Good evening, curling fans. Welcome back to Curdia. We've got a pretty good matchup going on tonight. A little Thursday night curling for you with Brewers Ducks against Desperate Housekeepers. One of our premier, our marquee matchups, if you will. You know, these guys, they're technically the best of the rest. You know, Team Vareka has already clinched the winter round, but these guys are fighting for second place for a little bit of honor. And, we know they're going to put on a pretty good show, I think.
I think so too. Yeah, we have Brewers Ducks. They keep surprising us. I think every season I'm like, okay, is this a season where they're going to be playing for the top positions, or are they fighting against relegation? It's kind of can do it both ways with the team. But this season, I think they will go. They will start a strong season because they have won the challengers against Grey Ducks. They won that challenger in a best of 5, but they won their first 3 games. So I think that's kind of making a statement here, kind of warning the housekeepers, hey, we are at the peak of our performance, and you guys, well, it's up to you to beat us, basically.
Yep. And, the housekeepers are playing without Brom. He decided to take a mid-season vacation to Spain to do some running around or something like that.
Yeah.
Who knows? But the rest of the housekeepers, these guys came to play. They always do. I think they're going to be looking pretty good. We had over the weekend, we had the housekeepers derby with the doubles, and they played some pretty good. Do some pretty good stones on the weekend. I think they're going to carry it over here to Thursday. But they do have to face the Walter. The
Walter
favorites.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, we have a couple of those kind of magical players that can really make the difference. I know the Magician is one of them. He will be playing on Sheet B tonight against Daddy's Cool. But the main stage tonight is for the Walter. He's back, and we are ready for him. Or maybe he has something up his sleeve. Maybe he can surprise us even more. He's actually right here. Yeah, John just mic'd him up, but there's a small issue with the mic, so John is doing some last-minute fixes. So while he's doing that, maybe we can look at the schedule, because this is the kind of closing moment of the winter round, and this is where it's money time. Things get decided, and we have 5 games for you, starting this evening all the way until next Saturday, right?
Yep, next Saturday. Sunday, there's technically some matches, but we're playing, so no broadcasts for those. But hey, tonight we're looking pretty good. Saturday, we've got an all-German matchup between the Glasgow Rangers and Keck Köln, or Cologne, if you are English like me.
Yeah. The Köln boys against the Hamburger boys. That's Leon from Hamburg playing against the people from Köln. It will be the first time Keck Köln is on stream. I think Glasgow Rangers, we've had them on stream against Steengoed. I think that was the opening game in the League B, the Group 1.
Yep.
And then next week, John?
Oh, starts off. Oh, wait, no, then the's Sunday. It's not even next week,
Sunday.
just Sunday.
Yeah,
We've got another Ducks matchup. Grey Ducks against N-19. This is sort of a semi revenge match from the Challenger Series, since half of the guys from N-19 are playing for the Brewers Ducks for the Senior Challenge. So that's going to be an interesting matchup for us on Sunday evening.
Yep. And then next week we have doubles. I mean, the doubles league that started, and then we have one in the open doubles. Open doubles is basically same gender, and then we have the mixed doubles, which is a male-female combo. And in the open doubles, we will be seeing Team Halen against Wheat. Halen is Dirk Halen playing with his son, the master and the apprentice, as they would say. And then there's also Wheat, and then I don't know who the master and the apprentice is in that team.
Some nobody and Wim. Wim's a really good guy. Like him a lot. The other guy, I don't know too much about him. Heard he's kind of a jerk, but
well, legend says apparently he trains at night here at Curling Club Zems. When everybody's asleep, he pops in at 2 o'clock at night, and then he throws a couple of stones and he disappears by morning.
Yep. Then
those are rumors. This is rumors. Word on the streets.
Yeah. Then we got our last matchup Saturday evening. SD Rocks against Team Way Rechless. And now we've seen half of that Team Way Rechless, because Team Rechless was here for the WCT tournament last year. Those guys actually just won the B division at the Euros, so they are getting promoted to the A. Rob Rechless and his wife there forming a duos team. They live up in the Netherlands. They represent England. They're coming down to Belgium to play. Why not?
Yeah. Well, technically, they won the promotion for England, but it's not sure whether the Team Rachel's and the boys will actually play in the A division because they have to play the men's challenger in England as well. So could be
Oh,
that
they don't even
another-
get they don't even get to hold on to the seat. They
no,
got
they have to deserve their spot in the A division, and this is why they joined us here at Belgium Curling League to make sure they keep their momentum going and play against the best of the rest, basically.
awesome.
But I look
Awesome.
forward to that game.
You know, I see quite a few chat messages coming up. Say hello to everybody. Welcome in. I see Timo Bram joining us from Spain, of course.
Yep.
Where he's going to be doing some running thing.
I don't know. Well, running in Spain, that seems not my kind of holiday. I would be laying down on the beds.
Ah, the
beach.
goat tour is here.
The goat is here.
Tolga coming in
Tolga.
saying hello. Hello.
Hey, Tolga.
Good to see everybody in here. You know, we're looking for a good bit of curling tonight. You know, we talked a little bit to Jan from the Brewers Ducks, asking what their expectations were for tonight. You know, what their plan is. You know, they're going to just try to, you know, keep control of the match, just keep things in perspective, try not to let things get away from them, see if they can push the housekeepers around. But they also said, you know, he also said that they were just trying to plan on relaxing. You know, they don't want to peak too soon. They want to you know, kind of relax now, get through the holidays, and they're going to start ramping up their training and their practices to try to peak at the Worlds, which I believe are in April.
Östersund, in April, and they're, I think, in Östersund, Sweden, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. So, you know, will that strategy come back to haunt them, you know, and say, we're just going to take it easy. We're not going to worry too much about it. But, you know, you still want to win. You still don't want to give any of these points away. So, although there really isn't much to play for, preventing relegation. But I think with one team is already guaranteed relegation.
Yeah, we can have a quick look at the standings. I think we can see what it's looked like right now. So let's just have a quick
There we
peek.
go.
This is League A. Of course, Team Verreken, they won 7 out of 7 games. Obviously, the champion of their winter round. But then, this is where the real stuff happens. Who is going to be best of the rest? I think Grey Ducks, Brewers Ducks, Housekeepers, and 19. They're all teams I think could end up second, and we wouldn't be surprised if any of these teams would end up second. Team Vernio, they were strong last season, but now they've had 3 losses, so I don't think they're going to be second. They might have to look down. And on the bottom side, we have Blue Huskies. They relegated. They just won 1 game against Daddy School, but lost all of the others. So we have to say goodbye to the Blue Huskies and League A, and they'll pop up on League B as of next seasons. And for Daddy School, it's also kind of interesting. They haven't won a game yet. They are playing tonight against N19. N19, 1 win, 1 loss. I think Daddy School, they have to try and grasp every opportunity they can get to look for that first win and maybe have a chance to go in A. But of course, as a new team in A, it's always very difficult to kind of claim your position and stay there and survive and kind of make it into the spring rounds.
Yep. Let's see. Are they doing? Oh no, they're just about to do the LSD. So just trying to get a vision of how much time we have left to chat before we get to go out to the ice. So yeah, they're looking pretty good. I mean, the one surprise I think at this moment in the A division is Team Vernode. I would not have expected them to lose 3, but they didn't. I mean, they played tough matches. They just didn't have the stones bounce their way. Missed a little bit of luck. So
Oh yeah, remember that game against Team Verreken? That
Yeah.
was I remember Team Verreken having a 5-point lead, and then Jeroen missing a peel takeout. Suddenly, Stefan had the option to. I don't quite remember how it
I
went.
think he could have drawn for
He
4.
could have drawn for
and
4.
he left it short.
Yeah, that was super exciting. If you want to know how that ended, it's watch back the last end of Team Verreken against Team Vernio. Super exciting game.
Yep,
I think
yep.
Team Verreken, they don't want to be remembered.
They
So
don't want
we'll try to kind of reduce.
We'll try to not talk about that
Yeah.
game so much. Expect to hear it a lot.
Yes.
I see Leon popped in the chat.
Hey,
Hey,
Leon.
Leon. Good
Hope
to
you
see
are ready to join us this weekend. Leon is going to be on stream
Saturday. Yep.
Saturday, yeah.
So-
The German face-off. Looking forward to that as well. Maybe we could make some predictions, John, because
Yes. Let's. All right. Well, let's see. You won the last one, so you get to choose first. I think that's how
All
we're
right.
gonna do it.
So tonight, Brewers against Housekeepers. I would say Housekeepers is a strong team, but at this stage of the competition, Housekeepers, they're still finding their best form. I think they started pretty late at the season, whereas Brewers, they're very, very warmed up. They won the Challengers, so I'm going to give the advantage to Brewers. That is the first argument. The second argument is the Walter. I think if you have the Walter, I mean, that's just out of range, basically. That's one of the star players of Belgium curling. I don't know how he does it. I think the curling gods probably created the Walter, and the Walter therefore created curling in Belgium. That's probably how curling started here in Belgium. And yeah, I'm gonna give the heads to the advantage to the Brewers Ducks here.
All right, well that's good because I'm going to take the Housekeepers. I'm going to put your house on it. You know, I feel like they're a strong team even without Brom here. These guys, they know what they're doing. They're finally getting some ice time in, so I think we're going to see that kind of change. You know, they just played a match recently on this ice, so they understand how the ice is curling or not curling, where the paths are or not. So hopefully they've figured it out. The ice makers have kind of adjusted some things. We had a little bit of one side being a little straight on Saturday last week, but this week maybe it's going to be different. I haven't been on the ice this week. I've been sick. It felt warm in there, but I looked at the thermometer and it was only 4 degrees. So
yeah, they have a heating system, but they haven't turned it on. So it's pretty cold in there. I think also people in chat are starting to share their predictions. Leon is
taking the
following
Ducks.
my advice and going with the Ducks. That's very smart, Leon. See, that proves that Leon is an expert. He knows all about curling. And
he is very knowledgeable.
He's very knowledgeable, yeah.
But
So
yeah, put your guesses in before we get underway. They just finished the LSDs. It looks like
looks like the
Housekeepers are going first, so that means that the Ducks have the hammer.
All right, then we'll switch over to the ice. I hope we're going to see a very good game. I'm pretty sure we will. And best of luck to the teams now.
There we go. Oops, we forgot to turn on the skip mics. There we go.
Come on. Come on, krijg hem erover. Come on. Come on. Oh, gasten, alles. Oh, okay, stop.
Coming up just a little bit light. Hogging the first stone of the night. Really making me look like a fool here.
Dat is ook goed, hè. Voor de goat of the ring.
Yeah, Mats mentioned Mats is playing second, and this is the first time Mats is together with Steph on the ice. So even they're a very kind of a routine team with a big history. They have signed up a new player this season, and it wasn't a surprise that Mats was going to play. He just mentioned he got a call earlier this morning at 11 o'clock asking, "Hey Mats, can you play tonight?" And of course he said yes. And we're happy to see Mats on the ice.
Come on.
Sweep this one up, get a good corner guard in there. Definitely looks like it's falling a little bit more, or curling a little bit more. Nicely played, Ritol. Good position there.
Len!
Try to get a little bit of this one.
Len is okay. Engel salad. Oh, Engel salad. Girl.
You just send the housekeepers
zo hoog
back
mogelijk
to
blijven.
media training.
Nee, oké, of niet? Ook cool. Ook cool.
That one did not quite curl as much as they would have liked.
Right, so Walter is either second guessing or Steph is taking some time to throw the first stone. But here it is. Sliding seems to be a bit wide, pushed it inside.
Niet thuis brengen, hè. Yep.
Ja, ja, kom op. Oh, stop. Oh. Curlen. Oh.
Want this one to curl. Looks a little bit heavy. Sebastian's going to try to sweep this out the back. Stays in the back of the house, though.
Vier. Wow. Die gaan naar buiten. Wow. Nooit. Wow.
This one's outside. Is that going to curl over? That was the flat side.
Yeah, it doesn't curl that much over on that side. I mean, that's too bad.
Ja, zo hard ze gasten. 13 seconden, hook to hook.
A little bit heavy, I think, there.
Yeah.
But that's what we were seeing last week was anything outside of that right side tram track, it just did not curl. Ooh, Buck joining us from Oromocto, New Brunswick, Canada.
Oh, nice. Canadian viewers. Steve, I heard
Welcome
that
in.
curling is quite popular in Canada.
Yeah, they've got a few players
They
over
got
there.
some, yeah. I wonder if Buck is also a curler, but very nice. We have some international viewers here joining us in the Belgium Curling League tonight. Tonight for us.
Kom op.
Don't know what time it is over in Canada.
Kom op.
On East Coast, it's going to be five or 6 hours, and I believe New Brunswick is 5 hours. So it's going to be about 3:30 in the afternoon there. All right, taps that one a little light, but taps it into the house. Kind of got an offset there.
Heel.
Sebastian coming just his peel. Gonna see some weight.
Ja. Dit kan ook. Doe maar liggen. Backing.
Changing their mind, going with a little bit. I think Thomas saw something in there. He goes by Bertles on the scorecard, so we're going to call him Bertles. He saw something different. Kind of said, "Hey,
Whoa.
what about that?"
Wow.
Birdles.
Wow. Whoa.
3:34 Atlantic
Whoa.
Standard Time. Okay, yes, New Brunswick is way out on the very east. This one is going to miss the reds, but tap on their own. A little bit light there.
Ja.
And not really what they wanted, I guess. They attempted to go on the pin. They wanted to draw, but then they changed their mind, or was it just way inside?
I think it was way inside. I think the original was try to take out the two reds. Then they changed their mind to a draw, and I think that one was just light and a bit inside.
Probeer het maar niet te leggen.
Now it's Not's turn to try and make the draw there. Find that T-line weight. Brewers Ducks, they had first practice, so the ice is a bit different compared to what they've trained during their practice time.
Yeah, so Steph kind of putting his hand up and then turned around halfway, so it's too heavy. Goes way through. Huh. We're not picking Walter up as well. Maybe I should tune his microphone up a little bit.
Ja, ik vind het heel moeilijk om langs deze kant te spelen.
So halfway
die gaan naar
down
buiten.
in the first end, and Jan has already removed his jacket. I think it's warmer than
Ja, maar
he
hij gaat naar buiten,
predicted.
denk ik.
Or
Yeah.
he's a very warm-blooded person.
Zeg het.
I
we
don't know.
hebben daar,
Maybe he did a lot of sweeping in the warm-ups or something
Yeah,
because
could
it's
be.
still quite. I haven't seen him sweep that much, but
Ja, maar ik heb een beetje vibe stellen dubbels. Ik zou eigenlijk hierop spelen. Ja, met een take-out. En zelf nog blijven liggen en we hier wat opties om met verder te spelen.
Yeah, Housekeepers having the advantage of
We moeten gewoon oppassen
having
voor
a
die
double
rode.
experience, so they know the ice perhaps a bit better, unless it's changed a lot in these last couple of days.
I'm sure it's changed a little bit. Now we'll
Tot
just
die
have
gele
to see how
doortje, 2-5.
much have they been able to put some more of that curl back
Yep.
into the
Dus,
into the
die
wall
mag genoeg
side.
curlen. We mogen gewoon niet op die rode zitten.
I mean, I don't think they have a lot of misses here. I think even if it over curls and takes that top red out of there, it's still kind of cleaning things up a little
Yep,
bit.
lijn. Oh. Curl.
This one's drifting out about that side. It's going to catch on that yellow.
Maat,
It does move the red around.
wat is dat weer al voor ijs? Die ging naar buiten gewoon. Ja, oké.
Bit of a circus shot there, but hey, you know, we're going to click some buttons and I'll take a look at that later. That you never know. It's those circus style shots, the ones where they're not intended, sometimes make the most fascinating fascinating highlights.
Yeah, Sebastian indicating the root cause is the ice.
Doe.
And that's a
That
double take
one's
out there.
okay, yeah, that one
Okay.
gets out and nicely gives them backing on that back stone. That's
Yeah.
I think we're gonna click
vraag
that
maar
one
hier.
too.
Ja, maar vraag maar hier en ik ga wat zachter spelen.
And I only say clicker because
eens
well, my
hopen dat
clicker is
hem-
not working, but I had the iPad, I got the tablet, so I still have buttons to press.
Nee. 2-7. 2-6. 2-7. Ja, hopen dat het... Ja, maar hij geeft op de stenen. Maar ik ga ook iets zachter spelen. Ik zat daar juist naar de binnenkant en we eindigen aan de buitenkant, dus... Maar het is Dian nu gelukt, dus...
Yeah, so kind of discussing the last stone, they felt like he was on the inside and it went out, so not giving very much ice on this one. And also throwing it with a
Whoa,
little
whoa,
bit
whoa,
less
whoa.
weight.
Len! Ho, ho, ho! Ho! Ho!
And you can see that one starting to drift
Oh.
a little bit outside. Does it get it? Does get the red, but the yellow shooter slides out of the house.
Yeah, they're struggling to find their lengths here, or at least the lines.
Alistair, good evening from Cologne. Welcome. Good evening from Zemst. Hope you've had an enjoyable time. Welcome to the stream. Just getting, really just getting underway towards the end of the first end, so last few stones. This one looks a bit heavy. Is that going to come around onto the back?
Ja!
Yeah, it
Whoa, whoa,
gets
whoa, whoa, whoa.
around the guard. It's heavy. Going to tap on
Oké.
and moves that yellow out of play.
So now we have people from Köln and people from Hamburg in chats, and they play their game. This is going to be the next game on stream Saturday night.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Leo's from Hamburg.
Technically, I don't
I
think
think
so.
the rest of his team is.
I think so, yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong there, Leon.
Len, hakt!
Ooh, I think they're going to have to
Len!
shoot this one hard. I don't think it's going to get around it.
Oh, oh.
Catching the guard there.
Alle. Oh. Alle.
Unfortunately, catching that guard taps the yellow further in, but it's now out in the open, so...
Zouden we naar binnen moeten roken?
Oh, you're all from Hamburg. I always thought it was... I stand corrected.
So,
Nog maar eens bier.
hashtag
Moet er eens kijken.
John's wrong. Yep.
making false claims.
But somebody...
Je gele weg, dat is het belangrijkste.
And here's Tim. Good to see you, Tim.
Hey Tim.
Vrolijke naar binnen, maar goed,
How
dat
is
perfect.
all in Portugal?
Zo wie thuis blijft, is keurig.
So the Walters' first stone of the night. Going for a simple, in quotes, hit and roll.
Yeah, they have quite a lot of stones in the house right now, so putting pressure on Housekeepers here.
Yeah, this one looks like it's going to be on the outside, so it's going to roll to the back. Or roll to the... Shooter's going to roll outside. Will that yellow jam on anything? Nope, it misses. All right. Well, if Walter's yelling, he is not getting picked up by the microphone at all.
No, I don't think we are picking up.
Fairly decent positioning here for the Ducks, but the Housekeepers with their last stone still have an opportunity to get around behind and maybe put something in play to take some of these numbers out.
Wow, 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 Kevin, wacht.
Making sure he's waiting
Yep,
for
land,
it.
land, land. Oh, oh.
Needs to curl a bit though.
Op het einde, Karl, als je kunt. Wow, wow, wow.
No. Is
Whoa.
it going to get over? Very late curl.
Ah,
Finds the red, but
It is sitting shot, but that's the only thing we can say about that stone so far. It's I think if Brewer's Ducks play the exact same stone, they're able to take it out and score 3 points. I don't think that first stone in the house is biting. I think it's still outside. Yes, it is. So an opportunity here for the Walter to open this game with 3 points, making use of the hammer here.
Spijtig, joh. 2 en eigen is genoeg. Hij moet curlen op lesten, hè. Dat is spijtig. Hetzelfde, hè, als die mannen.
Housekeepers doing some prayers, hoping they can get a lucky break here.
that's just not the position you want to be in. Yeah, Leon, we've got some straight sides. One side's even kind of got a little bit of a negative curl to it. Oh,
And
that's
this
gonna-
is clipping the guard, and
Oh, is that gonna
Housekeepers,
rush
they
the
might
yellow
feel a
in?
list pushing in.
Nope.
No, just one yellow
I think
here.
it's just one yellow.
But that's yeah,
Wow.
Feel so they got a lucky break here. The prayers worked. The curling gods were there to answer their prayers, and they start off the game 1-0
de
for
uitvoering waren niet
Housekeepers
slecht, hè. Wat?
here. Yeah, Housekeepers struggling, but in the end, they got the point.
Yeah, kind of a bit of a lucky end for them. They missed quite a lot. Just got a little bit of a
Die zag
fortunate
er
break,
goed uit.
but they take a 1-0 lead into
Ik weet het wel.
the second end.
Yeah.
Hey Wayne, good evening.
Hey Wayne,
Yep.
also a former
Ja,
Canadian.
Syndergaard.
So going for the standard center guard here with his first stone of the second end.
Len. Len. Len.
This one's a little
Len.
bit
Hard voor
tight.
Len. Come on.
Yeah, you're starting to see it curl over. Ooh,
Come
is it
on.
lights?
Oh, oh, oh. Stop maar, stop maar. Oh. Dat is ver hem naar binnen. Ja, ver hem naar binnen.
Stef,
Ooh, Walter being a little unconventional, going for a center guard of his own there. Let's see what he has up his sleeve.
Yeah, in our minds, we are still at the first stone for Brewer's Ducks here in the second end,
Yep,
but
yep.
in Walter's mind, he's already somewhere in the third or fourth, and we
Come
have
on,
master plan.
all the way.
We're playing checkers and he's playing five-dimensional chess.
Oh, stop, jongens. Zet die op.
This one's a little bit inside as well. It's going to tap things
Zo, dat op de
over.
laag liggen.
Kind of a reverse scenario we've got going here. Normally, you've got the hammer. You're not putting anything on that center line, but hey, let's see what what their plan is. I figure maybe they look at the ice. It's difficult. Let's just
Land.
get things into the
Oh,
house
oh.
and worry about
Land.
it.
Land. Hard voor land. Hard voor land. Oh, oh. Oh.
Someone's going to get around the guard.
Nooit, nooit. Nooit. Nooit, nooit. Die komt vanzelf, die komt vanzelf.
He keeps carrying.
Oh, very nice stone there, right onto the pin.
Beautiful stone. Right in front of T-line there, covered behind the guard. This is exactly what they wanted here.
Walter looks like he's going to just try to draw something around. Put it right on top, maybe even freeze up a little corner freeze on it. I don't know, this one looks tight to that guard.
Kom on, onderweg, die rode weg.
Yep.
Al die andere rode ook weg door. Nou, al twee dezelfde, die mocht ook weg. Van maar liggen, Jan. Oké.
And that works. I mean, they were able to split the guard a bit. Yellow is exposed, but it's up to Housekeepers to put a second one in there. Build up the pressure here.
Yep. There's a part of me that would want to get rid of that red one, maybe do a hit and roll, but I see the value in this one too.
Land.
It's like leave that one alone, play something a little bit
Land.
safer.
Land. Oh, oh, land is okay, land is okay. Whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Now you can
Nooit.
see it when it's coming from the
Nooit,
open side
nooit.
to the inside.
Yep,
It
yep,
curls
yep,
a
yep,
lot.
Yep. Come on, come on. Tweede shot. Ja, okay.
Very
Nice
nice stone
stone.
there.
Excellent stone. Yeah, two great stones from Kevin here.
Gewoon een draw. 20 gemaakt, niet te veel.
No, that one was Thomas.
Oh
was-
yeah,
that
it
was
was already
Bartles,
Thomas, yeah.
Yep. That was the third stone.
Good sweeping there from Kevin. Excellent sweeping.
So I guess, yeah, that was a good stone from Kevin. Just didn't say what he was exactly doing.
It's always a team effort, so every stone is an accomplishment of the 4 guys on the ice. But yeah, as a thrower,
Wel
you
veel
feel
curlen.
so your stone.
Kom, daar komt.
Quite a bit outside. It could catch the red.
Wow, wow, wow.
That's gonna. There it goes. Look at that. That's coming over. Is that gonna have enough to move it though? Not really. Kind of buries it a little bit more behind the
Okay.
guards. Not bad.
Interesting setup here, and Housekeepers, they still have the pressure with those stones in the center of the house.
Waarom? Wij liggen shot. Ja, kan ook. Ene, maar
Actually
dat is genoeg, hè?
discussing like a takeout or something, but since they're lying shot, they're trying to say no. Let's guard the steal.
Nice pirouette moment from Sebastian,
Do I
doing
need to-
the 360 move.
There we go. I'll mark that down. Look at it later. Maybe we can turn that into a TikTok.
Len! Len! Waar is de snelheid? Wow, wow, wow! 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 Wow, wow, wow!
You can see it as it slows down. It really just comes over.
Girl. Okay.
Covers it up nicely, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, they're just saying, all right, we got to open things up. Let's get rid of, clear
take
things
out
out.
the trash.
Beetje snelheid.
So going for the peel.
Yeah, this could have some weight here.
Oops, and I've noticed that I misspelled Matz's name. Little
Ooh,
typo
yeah.
there. Little extra A.
You can
Yep,
see by
yep.
how stuff is running. This is a stone with some weight.
Inside, they want to make sure that
Die
catches on
looping,
the
hè, die
edge
andere.
so it doesn't nose hit. Okay, that's going to nose hit, run back.
Ooh, could this be a net double? Almost. but
No, just gets the one.
a nice effort here from Matza.
Nog een keer?
It's
Maar wat?
I'm gonna fix his name really quick.
Ja, maar als ik deze op de neus doortik,
Oops.
dan ligt hij toe,
Wrong
hè.
one. Went too far. There we go.
Oké. Maar ik
No,
kan hem
no,
hier
it was
bij
right.
leggen.
It was
Yeah, yeah.
next. I should have
Dus
clicked
ofwel
next.
komt hem hier, als hij
There
te
we
kort
go.
is, komt hem hier. Maar we willen ze geen dubbele take-out geven.
It's almost sometimes like this is our first time doing this
Nee,
stuff.
niet veel, hè, veel, hè. Hier. Nee, maar ik ga hem niet doortikken. Ik ga gewoon liggen. Ofwel hier, hè. Als ik hem raak op de neus, maar liever hier, hè, of hier. Hè. In het begin laten vegen. In het begin laten vegen.
And it looks like they're trying to come up with a little bit. He either wants us in front of that yellow or behind it.
Zien
He's
dat
trying
zij
to
geen dubbel
add a
maken.
little bit of extra
Dus onze
layer of
hele-
protection to
onze hele
that
afdekken.
guard.
Ja. 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 Ja, of als hem te hard is, achter onze gele. Gewoon die lijn afdekken. Lijn. Ah.
Over
Links
on should
bijgeven,
be an
hè.
update. Daddy School won the first end. They are
Lem,
leading
lem.
1-0
Hard voor lem,
against
hard voor lem.
Negen team.
Yeah, according to the scoreboard, that was a steal as well.
Hmm.
This one is going to curl over,
Oh.
tap onto that yellow,
Oké.
but
Dat is ook
kind of
goed.
overlapped with the red. I think
dat
that's
kunnen
going to
ze
be
niet
it's a decent position for him there. That's a pretty. I think it's a. I don't think that's what they were planning, but that's certainly a good thing for them. It prevents any kind of run back at that yellow. We're gonna look for a little angle promotion over there. Hack weights.
Oh, looking at the angles.
Weer roken.
Yeah, if they can hit this, they'll be in a strong position. They'll be sitting 3. It'd be very tough to get back at those too.
Ja. Hard.
Gonna have the angle.
Oh, this could be nice. Finding a camera angle.
Yeah.
A sitting shot.
Kom bal, Jan.
Not bad there.
Excellent.
Not quite the way they intended it, but that's
They got a result
they got a
here.
result. Sitting 2.
Ja, langs daar ga ik niet drawen, hè.
They've got tons of guards. So I almost think that housekeepers now have
Ja.
to take a stone here and
Ja. Al ligt hem hier bloot. Ja, maar als hem hier komt, gaan zij hem take-outen, ligt hij misschien met 2.
I would almost want to clear those,
Ik zou
clear
hem
it
één
open.
beter leggen dan die, want die kunnen ze wegspelen. Ik zou er één inderdaad hier een beetje
Yeah,
achter.
it's very hard to
Genoeg ijs.
reach.
En begin laten
That
vegen.
stone.
But I think
Ja,
they can
dat
draw
valt je wel.
over. I think maybe that's what they're trying to do is like, okay, if we can't do something, we can draw over, kind of freeze against it,
Mooi
force them to
steen, Jan.
1.
Leggen.
Yeah, sometimes when you get in a
Nee,
position
we
like
gaan
this,
het
you have to look
Maar
at,
gewoon
okay,
zien dat we een
what's
tweede shot hebben, zodat zij
what's
niet
the
meer
least
een
bad
punt
thing we
kunnen
can do? It's giving up 1.
pakken. Om het
So
nu open te spelen heeft ook niet veel zin. Ja. Lijn. Hard voor lijn. Is zeker trager. 2. Hard. Oh.
a little hard. That's going to go past the T line. Walter's going to
Sorry,
sweep
fout
that
geroepen.
deep.
Sits in the back of the house. Not sure what to think of it right now. Is this good or bad for housekeepers or good or bad for
Nu
Brewers?
is er een goede doel. Baklijn. Dat hem kan keulen. Die kant weet ik niet, hè. De kananen zijn als door. Komt niet uit, probeer het maar.
Doesn't matter. Let's try it. Those were his words.
Ja, ja, ja. Oh, oh, stop, stop. Oh, die is hard.
Ooh, a little too hard. Gonna be outside.
Ja, ik had hem
Fly
zo wat
by.
verwacht ook niet, hè, Jan. Dat krult wel, hè. Throw backline.
Oops.
Yep.
Hetzelfde.
Was only asking for backline, got board weight instead.
Ja, hetzelfde ijs.
A little bit heavy, doesn't really curl.
Die moet shot liggen, hè. Tweede. Ja. Blauw, wit.
We're trying to get this one second shot, kind of cover up everything, I think, as well.
Kevin indicating it feels hard. Streeper's very relaxed.
Lijn! Oh, oh! Nooit. Nooit.
Yeah, this one,
Nooit.
unfortunately,
Nooit.
will
Ja,
curl
ja,
too
ja,
much
ik
to
hoop
play
deze
off
deel
that
zitten.
red, so
This is a bit hard indeed.
it's just going to get back on that yellow in the back there. So another opportunity for
Hier.
the Ducks. This time the Walter is going to take his shot at.
Ja, lees ik dat we de deze voorbij zijn. En dan zeker stoppen dat hem kan curlen, hè.
Not sure what language Walter is speaking there. I think it might have been Antwerps, but
Ancient Dutch, some
Yeah.
kind of.
Ja, vanavond is heel hard, Jan. Dus keurt wel, dat keurde. Keurde wel terug in huis. Dan ligt hem er dicht, laat hem er maar liggen dan. Tegen die gele blijven liggen, moet niet weg, hè, die gele. 2-9.
and I think
Beetje
with
meer
this
misschien
one,
nog.
they're not
Zesde
really trying to
speler,
take this
nummer
one out. I
nul.
think they're just trying to draw up against it.
Yeah, they try to find a draw. They have a little bit of backing, but I think there is still an option to get around and try and sit second
Nigel.
shot.
Past that top guard pretty easily. Is this going to curl over? That's that whole
Feels
side. That
wide.
wall side just doesn't really move. And again, just yeah, I think it was wide.
Hardly any curl. It's also a bit too hard for draw weight there.
Ding eruit.
In een 3, nog eens shot alsjeblieft.
So discussion there between Jan and Walter.
Yep. And I was curious because Walter asked for a little more ice,
Yep.
and if he was on the broom, then that means it was an incorrect call. So skip fault, thrower fault, all the same. In
Yeah.
this stone, it was all the same.
I think there were discussion about the curl because earlier on Walter said, "See, it does curl. You just threw it too hard." But now he could witness it's pretty straight. So Jan said, "Kate, did you see how straight it is?" So I think they're figuring out the non-curl of that side of the ice. Housekeepers choosing
Lijn,
the other
lijn,
side of
lijn.
the line.
Lijn! Oh, oh, oh!
Is this one too hard?
Oh.
Yep. A little bit again. That's going to carry past.
Curl, 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 come on. Curl, 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 curl. Come on.
It is second shot though.
Yeah, this second shot, it was a good attempt. At least
Dat kwam zoveel
they can
mogelijk.
make it harder for
Wat
Brewers to
er
score
nooit
two.
proberen. Of hetzelfde als toen.
But
Kan
both
ook
teams
zo
struggling a bit
hetzelfde
with the
als
weight here.
Neer gaan liggen, hè. Kan een beetje meer geven dan Sun. Zelfs als ik een beetje naar buiten zit, dan lig ik nog beter, hè.
Ja, een beetje naar buiten.
Dus toch dat zoveel we dat zien.
Heavy accent here. I wonder what it's like if you're a non-native Dutch speaking person and you think
Kijk,
you know the language and
kijk
then you're
die gele
confronted
van
with
u, hè?
somebody with a very strong
We zien dat ik in de
accent.
boter rollen, moet
It's
hem genoeg laten
difficult. It's
keulen, hè?
incredibly difficult. Sometimes when I'm talking with Walter
Daar is hij ook
and
net,
he
denk
is
ik.
speaking in his dialect
Daar is ik ook
or
nog
his
even aan
accent,
blazen.
however you
Yeah.
want to call it, it is a challenge, especially if it's very noisy in the canteen. Yeah, Wayne can attest. He's been here far longer than I, and I imagine his Dutch is far better than mine, but he probably still struggles at times too. Oh, this one's coming up light. I think it's not going to have the weight to get around the guard.
Feels like it might tap the guard there, and it does. They score one. Housekeepers controlled descent a bit. At least with the last stone, they were able to make sure it was safe for them not to get behind. 1-1. And this promises to be kind of a very close game. I think mistakes on both sides so far. Both teams trying to kind of fine-tune their weights, their lengths. I think
Yeah,
the team that's going to be able to figure out the ice and the lines and the weights the first is going to have the advantage and win the game here.
Yep, they've got to figure out where is it turning, where is it not. It's not totally flat, but I think it's, again, once you're outside these tram tracks on the wall side, it just stays out there. It's probably even a little bit negative. So, but we were seeing it yesterday or over the weekend that if it was on that inside line, it would curl a little bit.
Yep. Kom op. Komt hem. Lengte. Center is belangrijk.
Coming up from the wall side?
come op binnen.
No, where they were just trying to
Kom op
play
binnen,
hella.
Liza.
What was the question?
She's asking, would the hit and roll not be easier than the direct draw? I thought so. I think with the way the ice is, I would have been playing for that. I would have been playing for the hit and roll at least on one of the stones.
Ich tegenleggen.
Both teams had that option there. I think they should have gone
4,
for it.
5.
I think especially Housekeepers should have gone for it because that would have taken a play away from the Ducks. But Ducks didn't even use it themselves. So I think they're kind of a little spooked because the wall side is
Hard voor Len.
very straight, negative ice.
Full
And
track.
the open ice side kind of plays a bit more. There's a bit more curl in there.
Okay, curl, naar buiten. Curl, come on. Nee, naar buiten. Ja.
All right.
Ja, hij was...
Terug op de center.
And also, hello, Hella. Welcome
Hey,
into
Hella.
the stream. Good to see you.
Tapping in from Denmark. So we have German viewers, Canadian viewers, Danish viewers, Portuguese viewers.
Hier moet hem komen. Moet nog veel curlen. Ja, kom op, wat stil. Oh, verzien. Ja, nog een stukje. Oh, laat maar liggen.
And
Okay.
just curls off the center line, but still a
Steph.
pretty good stone. All right, Kevin being tasked to come in around behind it, put something in the house. I have a feeling that's what we're going to kind of see from these teams, being a little bit more aggressive,
Len,
just
hard.
going into the house
Hard.
and forcing the other team to play some lines that they're not familiar with.
Curl, come on. Curl, come on. Hard. Met twee. Come on.
Very nicely behind the guard there in front of the T line.
Oké, hoe is het, Kevin?
Beautiful stone.
Very good stone there. We'll mark that one
Yeah.
for the second look.
Yeah, good lead stones here from Housekeepers.
Matt seems not so confident in the call, but sometimes you just gotta trust your skip.
Yeah, if you're not sure what the call was, it's better to kind of make sure you ask again.
Ja, ja.
Some
Come on,
curl
no. Get
over.
it, die roeien upside. Come on.
That's also a way to get a guard right there. Going for plan B was over curling a bit.
Take out. 2-5.
I definitely think they weren't ready for that, or they weren't expecting so much curl from that side. But that's inside the tram track. It comes over. So, all right, looking for a nose hit here.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
That one should be all right. It's gonna drift a bit outside. Right on the nose, bangs it away. I guess I wanted a little bit more outside, but stays biting on the corner of the house, so that could count later.
Take out.
A takeout.
You heard him, even in his Antwerp's accent, you can still know that's takeout.
Oh.
That is one of the good things. We use a lot of the same words in English here. And that one just drifts out. Ooh.
Oh, this is unfortunate. Now he taps it on the pin behind the guards, and you can see by the rotation Walter made, he's this was like worst case scenario.
Yep.
Tapping it in on shot position, burying it behind two guards.
Housekeepers, yeah, they're going to look to stack up another one in front of these reds. I don't know, changing his mind, looking at something different possibly.
Len. Len. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. Ja, die gooien over de neus, over de neus. Wachten, wachten, wachten.
Oh, it's going to curl over a little heavy.
Oké.
Ooh, but this
Flips it
now
away.
exposes both those yellow stones. Walter's looking, can I get in between the little gap? Slam in a cannonball.
Als
get
dat
out
weg is
both.
ook niet aardig. Peel.
Peel. Shot is called. This could be a potential shot of the match, especially for this end. Looking forward to see Jan throwing in his weight here.
Oh.
Could be outside. Needs to start curling.
It will curl, but will it curl enough? Just misses.
And Mats,
Probeert,
he was
Jan.
able to dodge as Jan is sliding almost into the house. It was a good attempt. And it was worth taking that attempt. I mean, if you lose a guard, that's also
Yeah,
not
it
the
keeps
worst.
things open, so I guess they want it closed up. But if
Amazing.
they don't have shot, they need to open it up.
Yep.
Wayne says, first and second rule in curling. 1, if the skip is always right. 2, if you don't believe it, see rule none. Yes, that's that is it. And then Leon letting us know the
Imagine iets naar buiten. We moeten
Rangers tournament is next year,
Yep.
11th to 13th of October.
Oh.
Those of you interested in going playing a tournament in Hamburg, there you go.
Is that Rangers tournament streamed, or is there any way to follow the results and the scores
Richtels.
if it's not streamed? We know a
Richtels, Richtels,
company
Richtels.
that,
We know some
could
people that might be interested in doing that.
Yeah.
2, 1. Len, Len. Tennis stoppen. Tennis stoppen.
That one's going to come out pretty well.
Nice guard there.
Very nicely positioned.
That's the job. And there's only one thing you can do with your Brewers, and that is take it out.
Yep.
Ja! Oh, 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 oh.
It's gonna get the nose. It's gonna run it back.
Allee,
That's
dat is mogelijk.
One.
Ah. Doe me.
Oh, and there's the square jar.
Zit niet mee, jongens.
Hey, all right.
Yeah.
Doe er maar in. Veeg er
And
maar
there's
in.
our Frank from Finland.
Minder rijst nu.
Ah,
Good evening, Frank. Ready for the girls? Ready for their first match tomorrow morning?
yeah, the Belgian junior team is playing the World's qualifier in Finland.
Ja, ja. Maar ik ga er
They
gewoon
travel
inspelen.
today and tomorrow they have their first
Ik
game,
ga potentiële punten maken. Hè.
8 a.m. local time, which is about 7 a.m. Belgian
Gelle veegt er
time.
maar in.
Yep.
Going to be
Very early. Very. It's going to be very
Doe de
early,
straat
very
in.
dark, very cold. Oh, Scandalicious is going to be playing in that Glass Oak tournament in 2024. Another reason for maybe the Tigers to go
Bijgeven?
play.
yeah, could be an
Bijgegeven?
interesting tournament to join with TK
nooit,
Tigers.
nooit. 5, 6. Wow. Wow, wacht. Laat deze zoveel mogelijk vallen, hè.
Needs to curl over.
Hard, 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 hard. Kom aan, kom aan, kom aan, kom aan, kom aan, kom aan.
Oof, nice. It is exposed though. I think Brewers can reach it. And also
Gewoon erin.
because it's
Nee,
behind
gewoon
T line,
erbij
it's
liggen.
inviting to
Yeah, I almost think they would have not swept it just to
wacht,
leave it
stond hier.
above the T line.
Shit. Stamt die kerel. Te straks staan we hier te gooien. Een veel plots, hè. Zo weet denk ik.
Yeah, we also have some very kind motivational words from somebody very special aimed at or
Ik denk dat te veel is.
the junior team.
Iets minder.
We talked to somebody at Östersund
Nee.
last season who gave a little bit of a motivational speech. Maybe we should repost that video material.
You should.
In het potje liggen. Waarbij die goord geroken is. Is 2,9 de lengte of is het 2,9 te hard? Je moet een dol hebben, hè? Oké.
Oh, you're welcome, Hella. That's why we're here. Some matches get a little bit hard to follow if you don't have somebody at least talking about it. Yeah, it only took him a year to get that video out. You're right, Timo. This one needs to curl over. Does it have the right weight? Looks pretty good. There it goes. There it goes. A little heavy, actually, but it's still going to end up on target. But now it itself is lying exposed.
Ja,
Yeah. I was of course talking about Anna Hasselborg. We played at the Tarnby
2-5 zo dan.
and then I spoke with Emma Pettersson of the Swedish Curling Federation, and she said she was going to try and make an effort to get a match jersey of Anna Hasselborg sent it to me, but I haven't heard from her. So hope she hasn't forgotten it. Still waiting for that jersey.
Well, the woman did just have a baby and is still trying to play high-level curling,
Whoa!
so she's got other things on her mind at the moment.
Nooit! Nooit! Ah, hij gaat erover. Hij gaat erover.
Sweet. Want this one to roll
Yep,
over
yep,
a
yep,
little
yep,
bit.
yep, yep.
Oh, curls late. Too much?
Oké.
Ooh, knocks their own away.
Then again, the shooter is taking the position on the pin there.
Yeah, so not the
Nou,
worst
wat een
thing.
ooit.
It kind of gives
No,
them
goed
a
liggen.
way to get
Dit is wat
into the
minder
pin
af.
if they
Dat
want,
lijkt me nou
but
heel
that's a
veel
tough
lazer.
hit and roll.
Ik ga toch nog pakken een overschot. Nou, een beetje trager. Dat zal me wel geroken.
But yeah, they can't use the hit and roll. I think they just have to try to draw onto it.
Dat was dat de juist dat ik smeet. 2,9. Dat is het vol tart. Dat is vol tart. Dat moet er tegenaan liggen. Hè. Dat moet niet wegketsen. Hè.
Care to translate that, Pim?
Yeah.
Those are words I don't
Yeah,
understand.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said 290 I thrown before was too hard. It
Het is
doesn't
van
have
damage
to
control.
take him all the way out of the house.
Goed, hè.
Just
Dan pakken we die bootjes
touching
terug,
it
hè.
is
Moet niet
sufficient
per
enough
se
to
die
be
rechts
export
te
in
pakken
position.
dat we wegrollen, want ze hebben er nog hier. Hè.
He says we don't want to be too hard and then roll outside because they have the last stone. They could score a couple of points. It's important for us to find the freeze. Perfect freeze. Good. Good job here, but this is such a difficult stone, of course.
If that gets around those guards, I think that's going to be okay.
The right weight, it will curl.
There it goes. Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, this is an excellent stone
Oh,
here.
fantastic
And
stone.
look at that. You know, every
Ooh.
time we say the Walter, this is what
This
we
is why.
mean.
This is exactly why.
This is you don't play against
Ja, of
the team,
dezelfde
you can
snelheid.
play against the Walter and his team. That's a big difference.
So now they're
2-7.
they're going for like a hack weight peel here. Maybe board weight. Yeah, that one was clicked. I think that one is going to have be a strong
Rechtals,
candidate
rechts
for
vegen
shot of the
voor lijn.
match there.
Yep.
But not there. Yeah, there's still one more stone, and I've seen Breck pull some of these off. So
Len, Len. Oh,
Immediate call for
oh,
line, Kevin saying it's a bit hard.
Whoa. Girl,
gotta try to get the curl around. I think it's too heavy.
girl.
Can they find it? They will.
Oh, he gets it.
And look
Look at that. That's a
I'm counting 5. I am counting
Wow.
5.
Hoe dan, Jesper?
And yeah, Walter is
Wow.
congratulating Brecht with an excellent stone. Bowing to the viewers here. Yeah, I mean, we've talked
Oh,
about
dit
the
gedaan,
Walter,
ik moest
but
hem met de laatste steen,
this
ik
little
kon niet
blonde
verbeteren.
guy here, he's also
Ja.
he's also got some tricks up his sleeve.
Allee?
5 is big.
Ja, je kunt ermee spelen, hè. Je kunt ermee spelen. Yep.
Frank is saying hashtag shot of the match, and I think this is indeed a candidate for shot of the match.
Yes, sir. Both those shots were clicked. You gotta like Kevin's.
Yeah.
You gotta like Brecht's a little bit better, just because of that.
Len.
You know what it resulted in.
Len, hakt, hakt, hakt.
Walter throwing
Hard
such
for
a
Len.
good stone, but then Kevin following up.
Oh, laat je maar, laat je. Allief? Ja, en dan valt je sneller.
No, a little bit slower. Ooh, Walter putting up another center guard.
So yeah, maybe it's too early to call, but I'm having thoughts about taking a 37th mortgage on my
Ja,
home.
ja! Ja, maar is offline.
Lost that again. Not yet, but yeah.
Oh, stop maar. Oh, stop maar. Stop maar, Matt. We zijn helemaal offline.
Yeah, this one's gonna over curl. Taps that yellow one. Ooh, now gives them that center guard on the center line. All right, so now Housekeepers just gonna come in right behind it.
3-4.
But you know, we've seen big leads
Len,
like this
Len,
get eroded
Len,
away and have it come
Len.
down to the last stone. So
Yeah, I remember a team
Len is
that had
oké,
a
Len is
pretty
oké.
big
Len,
leads
Len.
through peel weights.
Hakt, Len.
Give
Oh,
the coach
Len
a
is
heart
oké.
attack.
Enkel snelheid, come on. Girl, come on. Hakt,
get this
blijf
one
gaan,
there.
weet je. Hakt, blijf gaan. Blijf gaan,
Excellent
kom on.
stone here
Oké, heel
again.
mooi steen.
great
Again,
stone.
Kevin is really playing a very good game. It's,
Did he just swear though? Maybe I misunderstood it. I thought he said the word Micha, which is not a very nice word.
I don't think he said Micha.
Okay.
I didn't.
Now I've just said it, so, and you've said it, so well, we have to go for the swear jar.
Ja, kom op. Dat valt stil. Vegen. Sweet Piet. Kom op. Kom on, Fries.
Have
Oh,
the
oh,
weight.
oh, 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 oh. Stop. Dat is toch... Oké, no, probeert.
Oh, interesting here. Walter was making weight calls, saying you have to sweep it. It's starting to
Yep.
slow down too hard. But then it was okay. And I had a discussion with Timo, is a skip allowed to make judgments or estimations on the weight of the stone, or is it really the job of the sweepers to do that?
Well, I think it's the final decision by the skip. So if he says sweep,
Land!
sweep, and then if it's the wrong call, then it's his fault. You know, I think it's a.
Hard! Hard, come on! Come on! Oh, oh, oh! Wacht,
this one's too tight.
wacht. Open, open, open. Oké. Oké, hoe gevecht heeft, hoe gevolgd.
Yeah, opens things up, unfortunately,
Wat veel?
for the housekeepers. Didn't want to uncover that yellow one.
Yeah, it was nicely buried. Now it's not.
I think Ducks have got an opportunity here, hit and roll to the outside where there's a bit of coverage. Yep. Yeah, Wayne reminding us of the two rules of curling once again. Skip is allowed to do whatever he wants. He's always right.
Normal. Niet te hard.
Update on sheet B, and 19 scored 1 point in the second end, so I think they haven't updated the scoreboard yet for the third end.
Sweep! Sweep! Very
Yeah, just had to have Walter shouting on cam. It was I don't want to miss out on that kind of stuff.
Oh, just falls a little too much, unable to hold it around. Drifts into the house.
Sit.
Walter begging it to sit in the house, and it does. Nope, they haven't finished the third end over there yet, so I think they're down to their last stone. Might even be Hammerstone right now. Over on sheet B.
Consuming.
Ja, er is weinig plaats, ik zou dit doen.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, imagine if you have to put a lineup together, kind of form a team of 4 players that will assure you that they will consume the most possible thinking time. Thinking of maybe Stefan from N19.
Yeah. Stefan van Dijk.
Who were the
Peter
big
Melaar.
thinkers? Peter Melaar of that is
Wow.
cool.
Nooit. Ja, die valt niet. Girl, gaat dat? Come on, Kev, come on. Come on,
Trying
Kev.
to get it to curl
Come on.
over, is it? It's
Afsluiting.
just gonna fly by.
Ah, die kan die niet inschatten, sorry. Ik heb misschien...
Tik op.
Doesn't curl as much that way as the other.
Zelfde lengte. Niks fractie harder, hè. Is het juist? Ze naar boord. Niks doen. Zit eens naar boord. Dat komt. Okay.
It's gonna roll out, but does get rid of the yellow.
Take out op de middenlijn. 2-5 gewoon, hè. Ik weet het niet, hè. Maar jij moet goed roepen. Ofwel op de neus, of iets over de neus. Als we naar daar rollen, geen drama, hè. Gewoon shot.
Hashtag no drama. To put it short.
Vijf
To
op de
summarize
middenlijn.
the quote there.
De bericht gaat roepen. Als het op de neus is, is het op de neus. Als we naar binnen vallen, is het goed. Als we naar de andere kant vallen, is het goed. Ja, nee, we moeten wel... Het is op de middenlijn ineens, hè. 2-5. Oh.
Oh, whoops. We forgot the title.
Oh.
Just noticed that. We're at the fourth end, realized we just missed the
Yeah.
title. It's not open doubles. It is League A.
Oh yeah, it's true.
The takeout is there. We'll get this fixed up pretty quick. One of these days we're going to actually be professional and... Oops. There we go.
Ja, ik weet niet wat hem doen
Now
hier,
it's all
hè.
up to date. Thanks, Andres.
Zal wel iets doen. Probeer het maar zo.
Wide open house for the last few stones here in this end.
Oh. Niks doen, ze los deur.
Feels a bit heavy. Looks like that might slide through with some help. It'll be at least behind the T line, probably in the back 12.
Zit. Oké, eigenlijk nog.
See, Walter just saying, you have to tell it what you want. Sit.
Wat?
And it does.
Ik zal gewoon liggen. Liggen achter de neer. Als hem de hard is, komt hem erop.
And actually, is that yellow one up there on the wall side, is that
Het is
in
er
the
maar 1,
house?
3, 4 hè.
Let's check.
Yes, it is. It's biting the
Minder
house,
geven.
so
Yes.
not sure if
Minder
it's closer than the red in the back, but it is there. Still counts for now.
Gewoon liggen achter die gele weg. Het kan zijn dat hem niet valt.
Sebastian kind of making a bid to be
Ja,
on
maar we willen wel een
the
beetje
all-time
bedekt liggen,
thinking, the all-thinking team.
Plus, aan de andere kant ligt er alleen van ons.
The all-thinking team.
Als
That's
hem
a
de hard
nice
is,
one.
kunnen we eventueel nog tegen die rode parkeren of in lijn van die rode. Ja.
But I wouldn't say that he's like usually that way. Everybody
Weinig
has their
release, niks.
moments
Curl,
where they take
Bechtels.
a little bit long to
Curl,
think of
curl.
something.
Oh. Enkel curl. Oh. Maar die gaat naar buiten, niks doen. In lijn van die rode, gaat dat?
Trying to get this one to curl over on top
Oh,
of the
sorry.
red. Just
Die,
not
die doet
quite
naar buiten.
enough. Putting just a little bit outside there.
Vrees er maar tegen.
I think Tour just typed his password into the chat.
Oh yeah, that's probably his password indeed.
I have no idea what that word means.
It means chatterbox.
Chatterbox. Ah. I've learned to not say things that people type in chat if I don't know what it means. 'Cause
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't want
yeah.
to get canceled. You learn that streaming video games, people will have you say all sorts of like mean or racist stuff just for fun. Not that I think Tour would do that, but oof.
I still have some stuff for tour back in the trunk of my car.
Ja.
It's,
Als ze van
some
voor in het huis
presents
is,
he
ze van
bought
voor in het
at
huis. Hè.
the distillery in Scotland.
Ah.
I took it home because he had to fly back in the morning, and it was too delicate to put in his hand luggage.
Ja,
I'm going to be going to Edinburgh myself
toen zijn om
over
hier
New
te
Year's.
spelen, hè?
Be bringing back some, well,
maar ik ga hem wel zo vragen.
How is the weather in Zemst? Question from Leon. I have absolutely no idea. We are sitting in a hall without any window.
well, in general,
Whoa.
it was about 4 degrees today.
Whoa.
We had first snow
But dry.
at the beginning of the
Nooit,
week.
Yep.
Nooit.
It's been cool.
nooit,
A little
nooit,
bit wet, but
nooit. Voor de T-line, nooit,
fairly typical
Nooit.
winter weather.
nooit.
Just want to make sure this
Ja,
one
maar
stays in front
nooit
of the
opvegen,
tee.
nooit opvegen, nooit opvegen, nooit opvegen. Laat hem zo hoog mogelijk liggen. Voilà. Oké.
Het moet nou wel. Proberen. Een dier
Now,
misschien
this end
tikken we
feels
die
a
nog
little
weg.
bit
Dat hij er zo tussen
Sloppy
kwamen, hè.
from both teams compared to the first 3.
2-9 of zo weet.
We had a
Niet te veel
very
laag.
little bit of snow, Leon, maybe a centimeter and a half, and it was gone by the end of the day.
Voor de
So
rode, maar
didn't stick around very long.
belangrijk is dat die weg is.
Yeah, Frank, get the
Mag je wel
sign,
links roken, dan pak je een andere gele misschien mee. hè.
WCF pledge as a coach. But it's only a week, and it's in the best interest of the girls.
De rest was goed. We gaan proberen die gele weg te tikken. Als ik hem aan de linkse kant trok, is hij jarig, dan pak ik misschien die andere gele mee. 2-9. Een goed tikje geven.
Trying to work this one hard. I don't think that's going to hold on to hit that yellow, is it? Well, that is the straight side, so yes, that's going to be fine.
Ooh, and it finds the roll.
And it
Allee,
jams on the
mogelijk.
red in the back.
Toch geen pop.
Nope. Mute him before he says something that he'll have to pay for. Not very pleased with himself on that shot because it does. That red is out in the open. It did not roll over enough. And he jammed the yellow on his other red, and it stuck in the back. So fairly easy play here, or straightforward. I'm going to not use the word easy. A straightforward decision from Sebastian to try to just
We moeten niet blijven liggen, hè?
take it out, but they want it to stay. They want it to stay in the house.
Go, land! Ho, ho, ho! Ho! Girl! Hard for Karl, come on!
Over.
Ah,
Oof.
Oh.
Finding that redstone all the way in the back.
Eentje bijleggen, hè.
So,
No,
opportunity here for the Ducks to score 2.
Yeah.
Just draw to the whites is good enough. They're probably going to try to do that same one that he just played. Draw it over onto that red. Or no, not the same. It's not the same one because they threw a hit and roll. Just draw this one on over to it.
Niet dat je het les kunt verslaan met een beetje.
Walter here to try to score 2. Cut the deficit down.
It's all about the weights.
As John from the Canadians would be screaming, make sure, it just needs to bite the white. That's it. And it's short.
It's short.
Oh, no.
Unfortunate. And this is a very expensive point that they are not scoring here. They need the points, and one is just not good enough.
Right, Young coming in to take a little bit of a break. And we got an update from Sheet B. Endegantine stole 1 in the third, so they lead it 2-1 as they're in the fourth over there. As someone who throws fourth, I think that is my biggest pet peeve is leaving something short, like leaving points out there. You've got an easy shot and you just
Just touch the 8-foot circle. Seems like you have a big
Wat vroeger
range.
vijgen, hè. Er stond niet wat. Ik hoor zeggen wat dit gaan.
ik zou dat niet zeggen tegen het team.
Ga ik dat niet zeggen ook niet. Wat is pauze?
So we're having, I think, a very small four-end break here.
Oh, yep.
So as the players are having their little pause, maybe we can hop over to the booth and
Maar dat
have
pauze.
our intermediate
voorspellen,
recap of the
hè?
game.
Waar
There
pauze?
we are. Oh, wait. There we go. Now I'm in,
Oh,
now I'm in the
pissing.
camera. So that last end, it's sloppy from both teams. They're not seeing the
Even
sharpness
even-
that we had been.
Mhm.
Maybe that's,
Net zoals wij zeiden.
you know, led to a little bit of it was kind of a disjointed end, things coming in and out. Yeah, Walter leaving it short. That's a tough break there. It's like you really want to have that extra point, as many points as you can. You're trailing by so much. Oh, wait. Better mute Walter before he goes and does something that we'll get fined for. So, but, first couple ends, both teams feeling out the ice, still trying to struggle with I'm a little surprised that the Housekeepers didn't figure out that that wall side was so straight, or they playing like it maybe it felt different in the warm-ups, but they played this recently. You would have thought that, I mean, the ice doesn't change a huge amount in a few days in the club, so I thought they would have maybe stayed away from that side, or at least played it a little bit better, struggled a little bit, but we've seen a pretty tight match though.
It's hard to predict. I think both teams are struggling a bit. I think both teams are not super happy with the quality they're bringing on the ice. I think they know they can play better if they have better days. But it seems like the Housekeepers, they come out on top if it comes down to that kind of the lucky outcome. Sometimes you miss by a hair, and then the Housekeepers tend to have the edge there. And even with, I think at the end where they score 5 points, Walter threw a very, very good last stone, but then also Brecht followed up with an even nicer stone.
Yeah.
So then when they actually threw their top-notch stones, then that's also that one time where also Housekeepers, they throw those top-notch stones. So they don't get rewarded. That feels like Brewers are getting punished a bit or getting unlucky in those kind of dowdy moments. Had some moments where they accidentally tap in stones from Housekeepers, those kind of things.
What is that Frank put in the chat? It looks like a devil. I can't read that. Let me take my
Maybe
glasses off.
4 steals, I guess 4 steals.
Yeah, or who knows? You're gonna have to do something that doesn't translate into an emoji, Frank. It looks like a devil.
Yeah.
Not quite sure what it was supposed to be. 4 devils for the Brewers might change things.
Yeah, but looking back at our predictions, I've put my money on the Ducks, and it's looking not so great for
Duvals.
myself.
Duvals. Okay.
Oh, for Devils, for Duvals, that was a hard one.
Got it. Yeah, that's didn't think about that. Yeah, that might change things. You know, they wouldn't care so much about the result of the game, or they might play a little bit more loose and have a little more fun with it. You never know.
Yeah, the thing is, strategy-wise, things might change because the Brewers, they're in a situation where they have to score points. They have to kind of get back into the game. So they need to find strategies where they can score multiple points and kind of max out the opportunities when they have hammer.
Yeah.
Maybe try to look for steals. So that will definitely decide how will they set up going for guards, maybe double guards. I'm interested to see how this will play out. I hope that the Brewers just can come back into the game. They just lost that second point. That could be very important. But it seems like they're ready to go. And we are ready to follow the second part of Housekeepers versus Brewers Ducks.
Yeah. So Ducks, we trailing 2-6 starting off the 5th. They just scored 1. Yeah, and Wayne is right. Walter's going to have to work his magic, get a steal, possibly 3 or 4, just to be able to get back in this match.
4 times blijven.
Yeah, 5 house, that's just so hard. I mean, you need multiple ends to kind of recover from that.
Oh, the 5.
Oh.
Okay.
Very nice opening stone there, right on the center line, just outside the house. Can't set it down any better than that.
Vier.
So Brewers Ducks and Housekeepers, they had a full pause. We had time to go to the booths.
Whoa.
But over on sheet B,
Enkel
they
snelheid.
haven't been able to catch up. They're still working on their 4th end here.
Hard.
Yeah, but you do have 2 of the masters of
Girl.
of the mines. So
Girl, brengt hij naar
Peter
hier.
and Stefan over there. So no surprise. It's
Hard. Ja.
no surprise. It's running a little bit slower over there. But every time I've looked over, there have been some difficult situations in the house, so it's not a surprise that they're kind of looking at different things here and there.
Hey, thuis. Ja. Come on. All the way. Come on.
They're on Wants it all the way, because once it starts to go, it goes.
Vallen.
See? Right there. But he wants to make
Oh,
sure it
niet
doesn't...
niet vegen, want daar wordt er weer over. Oké.
All right. Taps it into the house, but I think I would have had them keep sweeping in that position because you just don't want to waste a stone by having it slow down enough and catch the yellow. It would tap that
Ja,
one
maar
enough
als
to
we
move
deze
it off
dan
the center line.
wegspelen, dan mag je nog niet, hè? Hetzelfde, ietsje harder. Lijn! Lijn! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
That is going to hit onto the
Whoa,
red.
whoa, whoa.
Yeah, they don't want to tap in
Oh.
red here.
Ja, ja, dat weet ik.
Probably
Ja,
why
die
he
gele
told him
weg.
to sit off it, but just misses the yellow.
Wilt je erin of niet?
Laat maar liggen.
More offensive, more guards. If you're, I'm assuming you're talking about for Walter.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Heren,
yeah,
vergeel maar, heren. Allemaal goed.
I think you're right there, Leon. It's now they've got a couple of guards, but I think he's going to try to put a little bit more out in front.
When I started playing curling, I always kind of found that counterintuitive, the way you could say,
Veel
let's play
curlers, hè.
offensive,
Komt goed.
let's put a
Yeah.
guard.
Yep.
'Cause
Yeah.
It seems like guards are
ja.
a defensive
Ja,
option,
hard genoeg.
going by the name guard, but then again,
Heel
if
clear,
you want
is
to score
goed.
points, you wanna
Beetje-
put pressure.
Op maar liggen. Yep, gooi hem uit.
All right, curls right over, covers that up on the side. Nice stone there. That looked really wide, but once it slowed down, it
Yep.
really came over. I played in the Sussex and Kent tournament here about a month or so
Hey,
ago,
Bev.
and one match we got, it was really tight, and we gave up a big end, and I got to say I was a little frustrated, so we
Nog
just
hier
started
maar op.
taking things
Maar
out.
ik heb deze
I
kant
was
niet
not in the
graag.
mood for laying guards
Bev.
and playing offensive. And the other team was a little surprised as well. They're like, hitting so early. I'm like, I know, it's dumb.
P5.
They at least didn't say that to me till after the match. It's like, yeah, it was not the right call, but I was more than a little frustrated.
Wow! 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 Nooit. Girl! Lijn! 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 Amai.
Ooh,
Oh, die viel
Not-
heel veel.
not the ideal position for that to miss.
No, they don't gain that much from the stone.
It's actually even worse because now it's overlapped in front of that red, so there's no way to get to that red. Maybe a nose hit sends that second yellow into the red on the right side. But
The
it's
guard.
really hard to see how well they're lined up.
Eventueel als een tactisch klein tikje. De guard eerst.
I think this one's a bit outside and too long. Yep. Walter being his usual dramatic self, very expressive.
Yeah, yeah. And that was an important guard because if you place the guard, you have two stones in the house with some protection. You start to
What?
defend your big score. But
Yep.
now it's open. You can do takeouts depending on the angle. Maybe you double takeouts.
Ja, dat kan ook. Dan is het piel. Hier raken.
Just on the inside edge of the
Peel.
nose, looking for what the peel weight here.
Lijn is belangrijk, hè. Wow! Girl!
Definitely got the weight.
Len,
Get
Len.
outside.
Plan B.
All right, plan B.
Brewers, they still got their double guards. Question is, doesn't look so so well protected for that redstone right now because hitting the first yellow one will remove red and put 2 yellow stones in the front of the house. You want to put a second stone in front of the house. Try and do a new build up here.
Terug gooien, dat komt hier wel.
That's also kind of a bit the story of the game within the team of Brewers Ducks. Of Walter saying it will curl. I'm confident it will curl if you throw it soft enough. But Jan is confident like it's really straight. It does not curl that much.
Oh.
Had some discussions about the ice.
Oops, I was muted. If you watch it out there, you're seeing that it's really not
Oké, op
curling
maar
over.
liggen. Zweet op.
Very end there, it curled over.
Yeah.
So
Plan A is dit. Hadden we te veel, dan
I
hebben we
think
deze weg.
Walter's right. It's a tough.
Nee, ik zou
It's
2-7
tough to
doen
get
en
out
het begin
there.
vegen. Genoeg ijs? Iets meer. Ja, maar ik wil hem wel mijn plan A doen, hè.
Looking for the. Probably try to peel, tap this yellow
Plan
onto the
A
red.
is met een 2-7. Onze gele doortikken.
Maybe not peel, wait.
Ah wel, dat gaat waarschijnlijk gebeuren, want er is heel weinig marge. Ja. Dat gaat waarschijnlijk gebeuren, maar we kunnen wel best proberen om... Ik ga 2-7 gooien, ik ga geen take-out gooien. We kunnen die rode wegspelen, hè. Lijn. Hard voor Lijn! Hard!
They need to get this run around
Hard!
the top red, yellow.
Uit elkaar. Oké.
Oh, at least it opens it
Oh.
up for him. That may have been
Oh,
plan,
man.
plan B,
Nee, maar ik
plan
vind dit
C.
cool.
I think an easy decision for Walter here to put a guard up in front of it.
De guard afleggen. Dat is zo weg, hè.
Earthquake coming. All right, so going for the guard here, playing it quite wide.
Oops. A bit wobbly on the slides. Is he able to correct him and have a clean release?
Oh!
Have to wait and see.
Moet curlen. Alleen Stef.
This one's staying a
Steve.
bit outside. Trying to get that to curl over, but just not enough. So opportunity here for Housekeepers. I think a nose hit will get that yellow one would roll over a bit behind that red, and then the
Yeah,
shooter would
Zolzina.
stay there too. So
Iets
maybe,
minder.
maybe they don't want exactly on the nose.
Zal hard genoeg spelen. Lijn. Oh! Girl!
Trying to get this to curl. Unfortunately,
Whoa.
just peels off their own.
That
Maybe-
was not the plan.
That was a gift. Yeah, if by the right side, Leon, you mean like the
Yeah.
open ice side, yeah, it
Met de
there's a
puntjes
lot
mogen
of
ook,
curl
hè,
on
om
that
er
one.
even
Something
ziek
tells
liggen.
me that the ice is maybe a little slanted from
beginnen binnen liggen, hè.
open side to wall side that allows it to curl a little bit
kun je
more,
een
and why we're
dubbele
seeing
maken,
so
hè.
many stones up the wall side stay kind of straight. That's my theory. I have nothing to base it
Alleen
on.
helemaal open, hè.
Except my
Ja, hier
imagination.
zit een buiten, zou misschien niet slecht zijn. Maar hoe moet ik er geraken? Dat is de vraag. Dan zou het langs hier moeten komen.
Ja, maar dan heb je geen curl.
Ja, maar dat gaat hem redelijk rechter, hè. Dat gaat hem redelijk rechter. Want hier komen we zo'n bocht, hè.
Oké.
Ja,
Krijgt niet veel bust op hem.
ja, dat is zo weg, hè. Iets Stef de lijn, Stef. Ja.
So is he going for a split here?
I think a split could be a smart option, and if it works, they could have a big result from that split.
Yeah. But even short, you know, if he's light, like
Ja, maar
where
ik moet zo'n bocht maken, hè. Kan moeilijk. Hij kan overcurlen, hè. Ja. Pak hem zo, Stef, die kennen we. De andere kant. Wow, iets minder, hè. Moet op de center uitkomen. Nee, minder.
changing of plan coming from that
Nog
ice.
beetje minder. Moet op de center, minder.
Like, move the broom, please.
Yeah, Broom was kind of slightly moved, but not significantly.
So, opting for the draw from the
Als het te
outside
lang is,
in
trekt hem maar
or on
achterin,
that
hè.
open ice side. Mingder. This one looks to be okay.
Dat trekt hem
It's
hier
gonna
achter de
curl
andere kant,
very
hè.
late,
Split.
but
Split eventueel. Maak de split, als het te lang is.
oh, I think they waited too long to listen to him.
Yeah.
It's gonna get the tap, but is it gonna move it enough? No. Yeah, he was calling for it, but
Ja.
you know, it should have been, I think, maybe a little bit more
Zo goed
specific.
gespeeld van hun. Ja. Maar als zij die dan guarden, hebben we een probleem.
Frank likes Walter's
Ja,
accent.
dat is ook aan het denken.
I gotta say, it's not so bad, but it's still difficult when he's using like the dialect words that
Kampen?
it can be difficult for me to understand what he's saying.
Ja. Ja, maar je kunt niks missen. Je hebt ofwel dan deze mee, ofwel dan deze mee. Hè.
Looking for a possible double here. Like he said, he can't miss.
that's the perfect way to jinx it.
Ja. 2-5, ja.
Looking for a bit of extra weight on this one. Or I guess maybe normal takeout weight.
Wow. Nooit. 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 Lam, lam, lam.
Trying to hold this. I think it's going to curl off
Oh,
that
oh,
top
oh.
one. And, ooh, catches that last back one a little
Oh.
too thin, so it rolls out.
Dat is sowieso moeilijk.
There are options here for Brewers. Not that many.
Van ver in blad, ja.
No yellow stones in play so far.
Van
Yeah, I
ver in
think
blad,
just try to
nee, hè. Van
Put
voor
this
in
one in
blauw.
second position in the blue.
Steeds stronger, denk ik. Niet?
A little
Need
bit
to
on the
sweep
light side. Is that going to get there? Not even
Take
close. The
it!
sweepers
Come
have given
on!
up. Nope.
Sweepers gave up on that stone.
I
wonder
think if
why,
they kept
though.
sweeping,
Ah,
if it
yeah.
would have, might have gotten there.
Wonder why they gave up on that stone.
I don't
Think
know,
with
but
some sweeping, it could have worked.
opportunity here
2-5.
for
Blanke is
Housekeepers.
ook
Take
oké.
one. Yep.
Als we blanken, is het ook oké.
Yeah, only one red stone in the house. No guard in front of it. They have 3 red guards, but they don't have a second stone in the house. So
Len! Len!
they're not
Ho,
stealing
ho!
so far.
Len! Len! Hard! Met 2! Hard! Hard! Come on! Come on!
I want to make sure
Come
this
on.
one holds, but nope.
Okay.
Curls over very late, but gets rid of it, and we've got a blank end.
Yeah, I think Housekeepers will be happy with a black end. That's kind of 2 wins. Brewers, they don't score points, and they keep the hammer. So it's a nice result here for Housekeepers.
Yeah, honestly, I think that would have been my first call. But then again, with this ice, you never know. So they probably just said, hey, let's take the point. That still gives us a 5-point advantage
Yeah.
with 3 left. So, but hey, the blank.
Yeah, but the blank.
Yeah. The blank is fine. But that was their plan B.
Yeah. Then a 4-point lead, 3 more ends remaining, and now they have a hammer and even ends. So if the rules of curling are respected, they should have 2 more hammers. Brewers just 1 hammer. So this is giving them some opportunity here to start to seal the deal.
Steph starts us off here in the 6th after a blank end. Housekeepers lead 6-2 and retain the hammer. This one seemed a bit light. That seemed like an awkward slide for Steph out of the hack there.
Yeah.
Gets over the hog, but it is on the light side.
Not a center guard now. Housekeepers, they will try to find that sweet spot right behind the guard in the house, pressuring Brewers.
Whoa!
And I think Kevin touched the stone, or a sweeper touched the stone, but
Oh no, huge gash in the ice. Something stuck underneath the stone.
Oh, hij heeft een krassingtest gemaakt.
There is a
Yeah.
huge line in the ice.
Yeah, this is indeed a big line. This is this a technical timeout to call an ice maker for some repairs, or?
Probably not. I think they just kind of have to. Who knows? They're gonna look at it. I mean, they're gonna probably just sweep over it, try to see if they can pick up the debris.
Center
And-
guard.
Probably
This-
some.
Yeah, if you sweep over it a couple of times, it does tend to smooth it out a little bit. It'll still be there, but the next time they shave the ice, it'll cleaned up. But it is going to play in everybody's mind that has to slide up that side.
Yeah.
Like I even saw Steph was kind of pointing and looking. It's like, is this going to be okay? Because look, he's coming just outside the edge of it.
Drie is goed. Yep. Yep.
An update from Sheet B. They've
Ian.
finished their intermission.
Draai
But
zeggen ze. Drie zeggen ze. Het is hier.
3-4, hè? 3-4.
Daddy's Cool takes 1 in the 4th, so they are all knotted up 2-2 as they head into the 5th end over there.
Len! 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 Hard! 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 Oh, oh! Oh!
This one should curl
Oh,
over.
wachten, wachten, wachten. Wachten,
Feels a bit
wachten,
heavy, I
wachten,
think.
wachten.
Just
Wachten,
across
die
the
komt
line.
vanzelf. Curl, misschien. Ja, dat gaat hij wel te doen voor ons. Voilà.
Just a little bit past.
Yeah.
Ligt er maar bij. Ja, Verge! Dat is verkeerd! Come on! Come on, all the way!
Not a lot of handle on
Go!
the stone, so
Trekt hem in dat
Good
doos.
smoke short. It looks good. It looks
Ja,
good.
zo vaak
Going to
mogelijk
curl
opzakken.
over.
Oh, with some sweeping, this could be good. Can I get it deep enough?
Not
Nope.
quite. That's actually going to be pretty helpful to.
Yeah, this is good for
Housekeepers there.
They have an extra
Hek
guard now.
weet.
Ooh.
Interesting call.
Yeah, I would have just
Interesting
thrown up
call.
another guard there and said, "Thank you very much. We'll
Hek.
take it."
Ja, weg.
But it-
Of.
Yeah, he reconsidering this. Like, hey, this is
Ja. Nee, want ze kunnen nog makkelijk hier liggen. Doe maar hek weet.
Well, okay.
one and out.
Len, 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 Len. Oh, oh, oh.
Needs to make sure this hits on the
Whoa.
outside edge. They don't want a nose hit. It's curling
Whoa.
over.
Nee, nee, is goed, is goed, is goed. Ah, sorry, tik. Kom aan,
That
kom
was,
aan. Sorry, gasten. Mijn
felt
fout.
a bit risky.
Niet goed genoeg.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
he,
sorry.
he admitted he made the mistake to call him off. He
Yeah,
should
yeah.
have kept him sweeping just to make sure.
But in the end, they got lucky that it
Pick up.
wasn't.
Yeah, that
Super
it
bad.
didn't jam. Yeah.
They had those kind of lucky moments where it wasn't all perfect, but they end up on the sunny side of things. Whereas Brewers Ducks, that's a different story.
Ja, ja! Come on, honey!
Oh, is this going to curl
Hurry,
a little
hurry!
too much? Gets around the guard.
Oof.
And he gets it.
But they lose a shooter, and it's
Goed probeerd.
unfortunate because they probably wanted the shooter to stay behind those two guards there.
Yep.
They need
But
the
you can
points.
see it coming from that side. It just curls so much. Yeah. Housekeepers just going to come over and put their own right there at the top. Behind the guards.
Len, Len, Len. Hard voor Len, kom aan. Hard. Hard, kom aan. Hard. Hard, blijven gaan, kom aan. Zo diep mogelijk, kom aan. Kom aan,
Got a good line. Is this gonna get
kom
there?
aan. Kom aan. Alles.
Can they get it in the white?
Oké, schitterend geveegd, dat is goed gedaan.
Good sweep from Kevin and Breck there. Very good sweep.
Yeah, it's well protected. Well, not well protected, but okay-ish protected.
Yeah, I think they would have liked that one all the
Deeper,
way
yeah.
in the white, maybe biting the red.
Yeah, making it as competitive as possible, as close to the pin as possible.
Lengte. Whoa.
Feels heavy.
It's going to get around the yellow, but is it going to go too deep? Just a little too
probeert, Jan.
deep.
That's putting it very nicely.
Ja, ik
Was-
zou hem hier.
It is second shot.
Ja, bij de Bertels genoeg, bij mij
But-
iets minder dus.
It can't get any better.
No.
Als ik wel naar buiten zit, in het begin gewoon niet vegen. Ik wil gewoon geen dubbele geven, dus dit willen we niet doen, dit is oké. En ofwel is hem dit, oké, so be it. Ja, mannetjes. Stenen klaarleggen, dat is ook...
Skip is making some complaints like, "Hey guys, why don't
Dus,
you
ofwel-
burst
ja,
my
moest ik
stone
voor
and
in het huis.
where
place
is it?
it?
Ofwel,
Where's
als
my
het
stone?
bedacht is,
We really have to
maak er
take
een
my own
guard van.
stone."
Exactly.
Two lazy boys.
Wel bijgeven.
I mean, they do have one job. Well, they have multiple jobs, but
Goed
I mean,
vallen.
that is the
Lijn.
one while they're waiting
Hard
for the
voor
shot to
lijn,
be
kom
thrown. Decided.
Oh, is snel genoeg, hè? Is snel genoeg. Voelt hard genoeg, gasten. Wow, 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 wow. Nooit, nooit, nooit. Curl, 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 curl.
All right.
Wat is?
It's exposed. They can maybe find a roll, use it to find a roll here.
Dikske, hak kwijt.
And that is a call.
Yeah, they don't need it to move very far. They're not really worried about that one in the back or how far it goes. I mean, both those stones being behind the, far enough behind the tee line, if they can roll undercover, they won't be a concern anymore.
Oh.
It's a little bit on the heavy side, I think.
Niks ook, hè.
And he's
Yeah,
still
but it gets over onto the nose. Oh, just outside
Oh, yeah.
nose.
yeah.
2-7.
That was always the risk with that. It's like if you don't get it on the right side, on the correct side,
Oh.
it's going to be out there and it's going to potentially push
Ja,
the
maar
mirrors
wel zien
away.
dat we niet op
So.
geel zitten, hè. Dus liever naar binnen. Nee, nee, ik ga 2-7. Yep. Die rode moet er gewoon uit. Rood moet er gewoon uit.
Yeah, the
Nee,
only
de
risk
Kevin hard gaat vegen.
with throwing a takeout at red is trying to avoid that jam on those back stones.
Yep. They need the red to get out of the house.
Kevin, Kevin, Kevin. Kevin, Kevin. Hard, met 2, met 2, met 2. Met 2. Ja, 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 ja. Met 2, met 2, met 2. Hard.
Make sure this misses
Hard.
that yellow.
Oh, oh, oh.
There it goes.
Nice, finds the roll.
Oh, great
Excellent
stone
stone.
there. Great stone there. We'll be clicking that one, taking a
mooi.
look at it later.
Allee, jongens, wat moet ik doen?
Yeah. Now Walter's blocked like, what do I do? And that's always a sign that you're playing well if you overhear the opponent skip saying, well, I don't know, I don't
Well,
have
die
a
afspraken
straightforward answer or a straightforward solution for this situation.
Yep. Yeah, it's the
Dit
best
is goed
compliment
gedaan.
you can get
Yeah.
is having another skip think about it. Thinking about a shot. And this is tough because they really can't come from the wall side because it just doesn't curl enough. And so now they're forced to kind of play the ice side, and they don't really have a lot of room there.
Ja, klein was goed gegooid, dan moest het zit niet mee gaan. Als hij een klein beetje meer curlt, dan hebben we hem. Maar ja, er ligt niks, hè, waar moet ik naar gooien? Moet hij achter de geel draaien.
He says that I don't know what to do, that we don't really have an option. I mean, what do? Do I can draw it,
Pak hem.
try and draw it behind the yellow ones, but that's very difficult with the amount of curls.
Achter
So,
de geel en een dolly draaien, achter de dolly, hè.
that's the call. He's going to try and draw it behind the yellow stones. That's a very difficult one.
This one looks a little bit outside. I know it's going to curl over there. It starts to go, but is it going to be enough? Really, that looks okay.
That's
Kom
fine.
op,
So
weg,
curl.
kom maar achter!
Needs to get buried though, and it stays out in the open. That was a fantastic
Yeah.
stone there from
Ja,
Walter.
maar dan is
But
het piel, hè.
Now, a similar situation for Housekeepers here. With previous stone,
Heel de
they
steen.
decided to take it out.
Ja, nee.
They were able to avoid
Buitenkant
the
is
jam.
keihard, binnenkant is het een 2-7, hè. Ja, maar buitenkant, als... Ja... Piel?
So
Het
it's
ding is,
either
als er te veel valt, ligt hem hier shot.
a hard peel
Doe maar binnenkant.
on the edge or trying to do a soft takeout and find the inside of the stone.
2-7.
They're going for a slow takeout and trying to
Yeah.
look for that inside of the red stone here.
yeah, I think first and foremost, I need to worry about getting the red one out of there.
Lijn, 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 lijn! Laan! Hard! Hard!
Oh, this is going to hit one of the yellow
En
stones.
naar buiten volgen. Oké.
Clears that top one.
Now
Ja, dat was dik. Dit ook.
Hetzelfde.
Bruce
got-
have an option here.
Ik zet eerst naar boven, pak dan hetzelfde naast.
Just have one stone, not very well protected.
Yeah. And it's going to be difficult because they can't.
Hij mag nog binnen rollen ook, hè.
Oof,
Hier,
what can they
ik
do
heb-
with
Ik heb
this?
Yeah, I
stenen
mean-
nodig, hè.
That's the hard thing. If this is the beginning of the game, you protect it, but now they need to score. So
De guard.
scoring
Good.
one is just not
the
good
guard.
enough. Knowing you just have 2 more ends to play.
De
that
guard
makes
is
it
ook
hard.
closer, hè.
Yeah. This is your
Oh,
last
draait ze
stone.
nog
They
eerst
have the
midden
hammer,
met-
so you can't just
met die
go
ends.
and take that yellow
De
one
guard
out.
is ook groot.
Yeah, I think they have to look at steal, take the point, because they have to steal in to win.
Yeah.
Oh, hard, heavy.
I
Think
think
that-
they're trying for the freeze,
Yeah.
but they said the guard is also okay. This one he said was heavy, but it's coming up light.
Feels
to be
light,
honest. It's gonna stop, but it's gonna guard it up. It's gonna take away that yellow one up the middle.
Is he happy with this guard? That's the kind of
The
main
nurse?
question here.
Die rode.
I don't think so.
Well, they have the steal. It's something.
Hoe ga je er 2
That's-
geven?
Yeah. Knowing they have to score 4 points and they have
Oeh.
only 1 point to defend here and 2 more ends to
Ja.
play.
Yeah. Now, what do you do if you're
Nu
the
weer niks, hè?
housekeepers here?
Wat nog kan is
You give up
deze
one,
doortikken, maar dat geloof ik
but you
niet
keep the
meteen.
hammer.
I think I would
It's-
allow them to score
Ja,
one.
ja. Ah, wel,
I
ja, daarom.
wouldn't want to try to do a difficult attempt at
Is het
winning
oké
the
als ik
ends
hier
and then
uitgeef?
accidentally tapping in a second red.
But I think that's what they're going to do.
Huh?
They're going to try to play that.
Ja?
I think they're going to try to run
Ja,
the
of doe
red
maar
back
peel, dan
onto
geef
the
ik minder
yellow.
ijs.
Or are they going to try to peel it?
Looking at the broom, it feels like they're
I honestly don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. We're going to find out, folks.
Op de neus.
Yeah, then if it's a no score, then it's peel
Okay.
weight trying to do a run back, which is a difficult one. We'll see. This could be interesting. I think for the viewers and for the stream, I like to see
Whoa!
this kind of shot.
Laan! 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 Hard! Ho, ho!
And
Whoa,
and this
hey.
is 1, 2,
Twee geel.
3, 4.
No, 2 for yellow.
Oh, 2 for yellow. Yeah, that was a great result here.
Very good.
Ik
Yeah,
moet
that's
feliciteren
It
naar
works.
alle shots van het jaar. Ja.
very happy. Clipping that. That's definitely interesting. Oh, and
And there's the handshake.
handshakes.
Yeah,
wow.
I think Brewers, they felt like this is not our game. We were being unlucky
Kijk,
and
volgende.
seeing this shot like, okay, this is a crazy attempt or a hard attempt, and it worked. And yeah, you feel demoted at some point, like
Wel,
we're not going to win
De laatste was
anymore.
dood de bedoeling, hè?
They were hoping
Dat was
for a
plan-
steal,
Dat was
and then
plan A.
taking
Ja, ja.
another
tuurlijk.
2 points.
Oké, maar...
But yeah,
Nee, dat ging niet
I
lukken.
think we could.
Hoi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wow, what a finish there. A
Ja,
little bit
die hadden
sloppy
nog
from
nooit
both.
meer dan
Oh,
1 gegeven.
keep forgetting to mute these guys. Little bit sloppy in that second half of the match from both teams, but I think the housekeepers made it work for them. They were the ones that came out a little bit on the breaks, forced Walter to kind of go for some low percentage shots. That was a pretty nice shot there coming from that last one, just to run it straight back, had that risk of if it was a little bit outside, they could take their own 2 out, give up the 2 that they were so desperately didn't want to, but
Yeah, but
got
it
the
worked.
shot.
I
It
mean,
worked,
They did
and,
a very nice shot there, and immediately sealed the deal because as soon as it hits, they got that result. That was also kind of breaking point for the Brewers. Like, okay, this is where we shake hands, we give up, we accept the loss, and
Yeah.
scoreboard says 8-2 with 2 minutes to play. I can understand it's an
Yeah,
impossible situation to come back, even for the Walter.
even for the Walter. So I have won my bet. I've won the house. I'm gonna take off the microphone. Walter wants it off.
Yeah, he wants to be demiked as soon as possible just to make sure that everything is set. We don't want a secret locker room talk here accidentally leaking into our stream. They're probably already thinking for the next game or debriefing this game. We can give some updates on Sheet B. That game is still in play. I don't know what end they are playing at, but it looks like N19 is winning 3-2. Very close game there. I think N18 won 1 point in the 5th end, so it's N18 leading 3-2.
Yeah.
And the players are very impatient to give up their mics. John is now occupied doing technical support here, but welcome.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I forgot I was also on camera too. I
Yeah.
should have just told them to buzz off. But fair enough. Fair enough. So I mean, it was, I would say, a little sloppy for both teams tonight.
Mhm.
I keep using the word sloppy. I need to find a thesaurus. But I think it was still a well played, a very tight match. I mean, that 5 end really kind of set the tone, and the Housekeepers just kind of had to play it even. They did, and I think Walter and the boys just weren't getting the build-ups that they needed, and the Housekeepers were easy to kind of just move things around. So.
Mhm. Yeah, that was kind of the thing we said earlier in the game. Both teams struggling to find their game, throw their stones. So we said the first team that will be able to find the links or kind of get into it, they will win. Or the first team that kind of gets that big lead could also hold on to that big lead and put the opponents into kind of a negative spiral or a downward spiral. I think that happened here. It snowballed, especially for Brewers. They weren't able to get lucky breaks. They weren't able to pull off the miracle shots, and at some point the gap was just too big to close.
Yep. But I think that's it for us tonight. No match tomorrow night.
No,
There are matches, but I am busy, so we can't broadcast. But on Saturday, we have the Rangers against Cologne coming in.
Yeah.
Leon, we'll see you on Saturday. Hope to see you guys all in the chat. Thank you everybody who hung out, chatted with us. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to leave a comment after. It really helps us out a lot. Bring more viewers in. But we appreciate you guys just being here and chatting with us and watching us here on a Thursday night. So with that, we're gonna say goodbye. Goodbye.
bye now.